We are going to start chapter 5 matrices. In this video we are going to learn 5.1 Introduction to Matrices. Write the title please. First thing, you need to know what is a matrix. Have you heard this name before, matrix?
No.
Are you sure? In P1 translation we use 0 by -2, right? Vector translation.
Yeah.
This is basically,
Matrices.
yeah, this is basically a matrix. It's called column matrix. Okay, matrix is basically like an array of numbers. If you put the numbers, use this long bracket, parenthesis or whatever you call it, and you put some numbers in a row, any numbers,
Okay.
this is a matrix. Okay, or it can be this also. This is also a matrix. This is also a matrix. Okay, these are all matrix actually. So now in this topic we are going to learn about the order of matrix, square matrix, zero matrix, identity matrix and everything. So I'm going to explain one by one. First you need to know order of a matrix. Okay, let me take a matrix. 1, 2, -3, 0, -1, 1. This is called row actually. First row, second row. There are 2 rows, right? And there are 3 columns. So the order of this matrix is 2 by 3. That's how you write. You need to write the number of rows by number of columns. Don't put 3 by 2.
Okay.
3 by 2 is this actually.
Okay.
This is 3 by 2 matrix. So you need to write the number of rows first times by number of columns. That's how we write the order of a matrix. Okay?
Yeah.
Take note of it quickly.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. If a matrix has same number of rows and columns, that's called square matrix. A square matrix is a matrix with same number of rows and columns. 2 -1 1 3. The order is 2 times 2, or you can simply write 2.
Okay.
1 -3 1 0 0 -1 2 4 8. The order of this matrix is 3 times 3, 3 by 3. This is also a square matrix. Understand?
Yeah.
That's a square matrix. Copy that please.
Yeah. Okay.
And the next one is zero matrix.
Okay.
A zero matrix is basically a matrix in which all the elements are 0. It's denoted by O. We usually use capital letters, English alphabets, right? The capital letters to denote matrix. Right? A is equal to this, B is equal to this and all. Okay?
Okay.
And then so this is zero matrix, and there is something called identity matrix. The identity matrix is this. It's a square matrix. Listen to me carefully. It's a square matrix with the leading diagonal 1. All the values in the leading diagonal. Leading diagonal is this actually. Okay. All the elements in the leading diagonal are 1. The rest of the elements are 0. And it should be a square matrix. It's denoted by I. The order is 2 here, I2. If it's I3, it's going to be 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. It has to be 1 1 0. It's I3. It's called identity matrix. Take note of it. We are going to go to exercise 5A now. Write the size of each of the order is same as the size. Can you tell me what's the size of the first one?
2. Just a square matrix 2.
Yeah, just 2 by 2.
2.
Yeah. Second one B.
1 times 1.
No, there are 2 rows, 1 column.
1 times 2.
2 times 1. 1 times 1, 2 is wrong.
2.
Okay. To always write the number of rows first, otherwise it's wrong. For C, there are 2 rows, 3 columns, right? How about D?
D, there are 1 row, 3 columns. So
Perfect.
1 by 3.
Yes, 1 by 3, this is 1 by 2, this is 3 by 3. That's the order. Don't write I3. I3 is the notation for identity matrix. Order or size is 3 by 3. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need to copy this. Let's move on to next question. Question number 2. If 2 matrices A and B are given, if A is equal to B, write down the values. It's very simple. If you want to write 2 matrices are equal, there are 2 conditions. Condition number 1, they must have the same order. Okay? So look at this matrix. This matrix has order 2 by 3. This also 2 by 3. That's the first condition. And condition number 2, all the corresponding elements should be equal also. So in the place of A, you have 6, right? So A is 6. In place of B, you have 2. Sorry, A is 6. It's not B, it's 6. And in the place of B, you have 2. Okay? So if 2 matrices are equal, they will have the same order or size, and the corresponding elements will be the same also. Okay?
Yeah.
So there is nothing to copy. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 4 now. When it comes to adding or subtracting 2 matrices, you can do that if they are of same size. Otherwise, you cannot do it. Okay? For example, A plus B, is that possible?
A plus B is not possible.
Is not possible. Look at this one. These 2 of different size, right? So here for first one you need to write not possible. For B, A minus E. A minus E is possible. You write 1, 2, that's A, minus 3, minus 1. You just subtract them. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Subtract the corresponding elements. 2 plus 1 is 3. Understand?
Yeah.
So let's move on to B is over. C now. F minus D plus C. Is it possible?
F minus D plus C. Yes.
It is possible. Yes. So you write F213 minus D 0 1 minus 1 plus C minus 1 1 0. Just simplify the corresponding elements. 2 minus 0 plus of minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. And then 1 minus 1 plus 1. That's also 1. And then 3 plus 1. 3 minus of minus 1 is plus 1. And then 0. You will get 4. Understand what's happening here?
Yeah.
Just simplify the corresponding elements, add or subtract according to the sign. Okay?
Yeah.
Copy that please. So the rest of the questions you can practice on your own later.
Okay.
You copied it?
1 second. Yeah, done.
Question number 6 now. Given that addition of 2 matrices is equal to this one, find the values of A, B, C. Add these 2 first. You will get 1 plus A, 2 plus B, C, A plus 1, B plus 2, C is equal to the matrix on the other side, C5C, C. Now if 2 matrices are equal, we know the corresponding elements will be equal, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna equate these 2 to find B. B plus 2 is equal to 5, B is equal to 3. Alright?
Yeah.
And then how do we find A and C now?
C equals B plus 2 as well.
So C is 5. Straight away we know C is equal to 5, right? B
Yeah,
plus
and
2
then
is
A plus
equal
1
to
equals
C.
5, A.
C, yeah, C is B plus 2, so C is equal to 5. A plus 1 is C. So C is 5, so A is equal to 4, right?
Yes.
Understand? Copy that, please.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to question number 9. If you want to multiply a matrix by a number, for example 3A it's called a scalar multiplication. You need to multiply each and every element of A by 3. So 3A is basically take A and multiply by 3. 9 minus 6, 3, 0. Okay. And then plus 2B. So plus multiply B by 2. 4, 2, minus 4, 3. And then add the corresponding elements. 9 plus 4 minus 6 plus 2. 3 minus 4, 0 plus 3. Understand?
Yep.
Even if it's division, it's a multiplication of a fraction, right? So half A,
Yeah.
you need to multiply every number by half, plus 3 over 2B. So it's gonna be 3 minus 3, 3 over 2, 9 over 2. Add the corresponding elements. 3 over 2 plus 2. Can you copy that first?
Yeah, sure.
It's going to be 6, 9 over 2. And minus 2, you will get 1 over 2 here. Minus 6 plus 1 minus 5 over 2. 9 over 2. Copy that.
I'm guessing no question like this is gonna show up on the exam.
No. These are too easy, man.
Yeah.
You are just learning the basic operations, arithmetic operations here.
So there's multiplication and division as well.
There is no division, multiplication and inverse. You will learn about it in the third topic or something. You copied this?
1 second now.
So far so good, right? So easy, right? Basics, right?
Yeah, space. So yeah, done.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to question number 9 we finished. I'm gonna move on to question number 13 from the same exercise. Find the value of K such that this is equal to, okay, I'm gonna write it as minus 3K. I multiply the second matrix by K, so I will get 2K square, 2K square. You need to multiply every element by K, right?
Yeah.
And then equate the elements, corresponding elements. Minus 3 plus 2K square is equal to K. Put everything one side, you will get 2K square minus K minus 3 is equal to 0, which is quadratic, right? So we need to use our calculator to solve it. 2 minus 1 minus 3. We get 3 over 2 and negative 1. K is 3 over 2. K is negative 1. But write one step here. 2K minus 3. K plus 1 is equal to 0. So there are two values here. But again, we need to take the second equation. K plus 2K square is equal to 6. So we'll get 2K square plus K minus 6 is 0. When we solve this, 2, 1 minus 6, you will get 3 over 2 and minus 2. K is 3 over 2. K is minus 2, which is 2K minus 3. K plus 2 is equal to 0. You see, you need to take the K value that satisfy both the equation. In other words, the value common to both solution, which is 3 over 2, right?
Yes.
Therefore, K is equal to 3 over 2. Understand?
Yeah.
Copy that, please.